Hello, it's Nay Uplifting Others. I'm back with another video, of course. I want to talk about signs of child abuse, and I don't want to just talk about the sexual abuse. I want to talk about all types of abuse. So let's get right into it. Of course, I got my handy dandy notebook. So it says withdrawn from family or friends or usual activities, changes in behavior, aggression, anger, hostility, hyperactive, changes in school performance, depression, anxiety, unusual fears, sudden loss of self-confidence, apparent lack of supervision, frequent absences from school, don't want to leave school activities, child don't want to go home, attempts to run away, rebellious or defiant behavior, self-harm, or attempt suicide. So I'm going to go in depth in all of those things. And we have to watch out for red flags. Even if we don't think that someone is capable of hurting a child, it's I don't know the words for it. It happens, and anyone's capable of hurting a child. A mother, a father, even like a older sister, anybody's capable of hurting a child. So let's get to the physical abuse. It's unexplained injuries, bruises, fractures, or burns, injuries that don't add up with explanation. So the sexual abuse is sexual behavior or knowledge that's inappropriate for child's age, pregnancy, transmitted infections or diseases, inappropriate sexual contact with other children. Emotional/mental abuse. I think those go hand in hand. Delayed or inappropriate development, loss of self-confidence, self-esteem, social withdrawal, loss of interest, depression, avoid certain situations, desperately seeks affection, loss of interest in school performance, drops, neglect, poor growth or weight gain or being overweight, poor hygiene, lack of clothing or supplies to meet physical needs, taking food or money without permission, hiding food for later, poor school attendance, lack of appropriate attention for medical, dental, psychological problems, no follow-up. There are so many signs that we need to watch out for to protect children. And I feel like even if you don't have any children, if you have nieces, nephews, cousins, friends, anyone that you know that show any of these signs, it's most likely someone is abusing them. And we have to pay attention. I feel like we have to protect all children, and you don't want to, I feel like, I say this a lot because of what I've been through. You can't trust anyone with your kids, or if you think a person is one way and it could be really a different way, or if a child is showing clear signs of some type of abuse, it's more than likely that's the case. I've actually talked to people that were abused as children, and it's not like it's one or the other. They've been hit or whatever the case is. And one person in particular that I talked to, they went to school with a bruise on them, and the teacher did nothing about it. Or like something was like the authorities were called, but nothing happened. And it just breaks my heart that we have people that are set in place to protect children that don't protect children. And you wonder why things are the way that they are, meaning like why kids act out and why so much goes on is because they're looking for attention. They're looking for someone to like, it's like they're screaming, help me, and no one's helping them. And of course we watch, like I said, we watch a lot of movies or shows, and it's like, oh my gosh, I would have never known. And I feel like knowing the signs is very important, and we have to help any child that we can. Like, it was our child, and we just have to be there for them, because it's like, if, for instance, their parents are the ones that are abusing them and they go to school and they are acting out, or even if they're like showing signs of any type of abuse that I've named, and it's like, if we're like a teacher or a counselor or whatever we are, we have to be the ones that save them. We have to be the ones that help them become better people. We have to be the ones that reassures them that everyone's not like their abuser. Like, it's good people in this world. And we just have, like I said, we have to know the signs. We have to pay attention. Paying attention and knowing the signs are key to saving someone's, like a child's life. So thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.